So my name is Nathan Bevan. I'm an online coach and I'm from Wigan. So just a bit about my background. I've been a PT for 8 years. Went into online coaching around about 2 years ago. I do a bit of both at the minute, like half and half. So follow my Instagram handle and my TikTok, which is Nathan Bevan Coaching. It's in the description below. So I am a bit of a bodybuilder, I suppose. I do a bit of bodybuilding. I love coaching people and helping them achieve their dream physique and helping people transform their lives as well. I am competing in 10 weeks, which I will go through in this episode. So I hope you enjoy it. This is, I think it's my 4th YouTube episode. Obviously I've not done one for a while. I think it's been about 8 months since I went to Joe Jeffrey, who's my coach and still my coach. So obviously within that time period there's quite a lot happened in terms of my personal life, which I'll not go too much into. I've moved into a house, got into a new relationship, etc., but I'll not bore you with that. So obviously I am in prep now, so I'm dieting at the minute. I've been dieting now for 4 weeks and I'm 10 weeks out from my first bodybuilding show, which is the PCA show in Birmingham on the 2nd of July. So this episode is going to be me training, giving you a few little tips on little things that I've been doing. So first thing that I've done is, and what I do before and after every session, is do like 10 minutes on the treadmill just walking, just to get my steps up. Obviously my step target is around about 12,000 a day, so this probably gets me an extra 2,000-3,000 just by doing this before and after training. And I train 6 times a week, so it really helps with getting that step count up there. So that's a little tip for anybody who's kind of wanting to move a bit more throughout the day and kind of doesn't feel like they don't have enough time in a day when you're at the gym. Go on the treadmill before and after training. In the session today, so it's an upper session. I have 3 upper sessions and 3 lower. And I'm still working in mesocycles, so I don't know if any of you watching remember about me talking about mesocycles, which I've been on ever since probably about 18 months, where we're working in 4 weekly mesocycles where our volume increases, my volume should I say, increases week by week. And we're in our 4th week and we've got a deload after probably tomorrow, which will be like 4 or 5 days I reckon until I'm fully recovered. And then we'll go again in another 2 mesocycles before my show in 10 weeks. So we'll get cracking into it. So we got our first exercise here. A lot of people probably when they see me training see me on my phone a lot, but this is where I track all my weights. So I use an app called Heavy Set. I think you have to pay a tenner, one-off payment, and then you can use it and create your own sessions in there and stuff. This is kind of what I give all my clients and tell them all to do. Whether they do it or not, we'll see. But a lot of people use training books as well, which is also cool. I just find that obviously I always have my phone on me, and this is the best way for me. So we've got a cable mid-back row here at first. I've not quite set this up yet, but I use a chest support, and that's basically so I can get maximum amount of tension through my back, and I don't really have to worry about my core and lower back stabilising me. I can just focus on maximum effort through my upper back by contracting my shoulder blades together as much as possible. So if you notice with that upper back row then, when I'm going kind of full extension here, and my first movement is always trying to come from the scapula, so my shoulder blade in my back. So I'm always trying to move them first before I pull, because this will engage my rhomboid before any other muscle, so then I can fully contract it at the end of the movement, at the end range, and fully shorten the muscle. So this is a clavicular cuffed fly. So cuff this at the elbow. use these daisy chains so we're not kind of yanking up too much and it's too hard to kind of get in the chair and get out of it. So you want them set to the length so it's kind of around about your range of movement when you're coming back, so you don't want the weight to touch, but you want it so that there's maximum tension on the muscle at all times. When we're doing this exercise, our aim is to kind of drive our elbows and our shoulders in together to fully contract the upper chest, because that's where your clavicular region is that we're trying to target. So this next exercise we've got is a sternal cable press. So again, this is targeting the upper region. This is a 15 to 20 set, so this is kind of it's a bit of metabolic work to pump blood in the muscle and kind of fatigue it maximally. So with these sets, I would lower my weight, probably about 20% lower than you normally would, and try and get within that rep range every single set that you do. So today we've got 4 sets. And this is a tough exercise to perform. So this next 3 exercises is a giant set. So it's a giant set for your shoulder. So this will build a 3D shoulder because it works all 3 heads of the shoulder: front, lateral, which is middle, and your rear. So for the front delt, we've got a dumbbell front raise. For the middle delt, we've got a chest supported dumbbell lateral raise. And for the rear delt, we've got a head supported rear delt fly. So this is week 4 of dieting. A little bit of fatigue setting, not gonna lie. Because this is week 4 of a mesocycle when my volume is the highest. That is why my fatigue has kicked in, especially on like longer days of work where I'm up at 6 and only getting in at like 8 o'clock at night, just through unsociable hours we work. So on them couple days, hunger is up and fatigue has set in. However, with the deload over the next probably 4 to 5 days, that hopefully will sort that out to a certain extent. Obviously, I do understand that the fatigue is only going to get worse, but I'm here for the journey. So this next exercise is a tricep. So it's called a katana extension. This one's new to me. I've only done it through this training block. So with this exercise, we're trying to work the long head of the tricep, which is kind of the bigger, meatier part. What we're aiming to do is fully lengthen at the end, so we're stretching here, and fully shorten at the end range, and fully extend that elbow. So we're not literally going to here, we're fully locking that elbow every time. So how we do this is we grab these, we spin, and one foot in front of the other, from behind the head every time, fully extend. So just finishing off my 10 minutes of walking at the end of my session. Really good session then. So I'm going to be giving kind of a 2-week video leading up to the show now. So every 2 weeks there'll be an upload. So keep your eyes peeled for them. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, look out for my Instagram. Look on my Instagram and my TikTok, because videos will be going on there on when these episodes are being dropped, etc. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.